are, boys and girls, under the brand new Champlain Bridge, soaking up the scenery, looking across the river at our fair city, Montreal, QC. It's a gorgeous day here in beautiful Saint Lambert. Weatherman says it could get a little dicey, so I thought it would be a great time to go camping without a tent. Scouting report. Beach is a little narrow. I don't know if I can pitch a tarp on there or not. So this would be the entrance to the camp behind me. I don't know if you can see the trail or not back there. There's me bike. Oi! Well, it ain't much to ride home about. It's kind of sketchy. This is still on the approach to the site. At least I've got me knife. Man, you cannot beat that view. Get out of town. So this is the spot. This is the location. I know it sucks, right on the river. Never seen this spot before. This is brand spanking new. Somebody has obviously tried to take care of it and has done quite a bit of work. So I, for one, shall respect their handiwork and keep it clean. Always in the right side. And the first thing out should be my shelter. Oh yeah, that is she. It's the Tarp experience. 10 by 10. What's it made out of? 210T polyester, PU coated. Contained in this bag of wonder, one will find a bag of 9 aluminum stakes and 6 11-foot tie-out straps. There's your tarp proper. By God, look at that. And because I'm such a wuss, I brought a ground sheet from home. And then I brought my Speedy Ridgeline, DIY Speedy Ridgeline. No knots required. Any fool can do it. Even you. Okay, so this is something completely new. DIY Speedy Fast Ridgeline. What it is, it's a hank of paracord, Home Depot. There's a dowel. There is a prusik knot with nothing on it. There's a prusik knot with a dowel, or toggle as they call them, excuse me. Another with a toggle. This is a, what do you call this? This is a bowline knot. And I left a long tail on it so that I could string another toggle at the end. Just have it close by. That's kind of redundant. I wish I hadn't done that, but I did it. Then I got some soft shackles that I made. These are pretty groovy. Just for S&Gs. I got 3 of them. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, but they just slip right on there, so it's a no-brainer. All right. After much wailing and gnashing of teeth, this is what I've put together. I'm not proud. But if things get dicey, it's easy to collapse into a simple A-frame shelter. So that's the plan. That's what we got. This is all we got to look at. I know. It's painful, isn't it? Can you imagine? So here I've just chucked in my mattress and my pillow. Kind of give you a sense of the space. Proximity to water. It's safe to say that I left an extreme abundance of caution at home for this trip. I'm just using a summer down sleeping bag, no tent. Oh my God, what have I done? Well, There's plenty of shade. It's a little exposed though. Makes me a mite nervous. Hello, tetanus, my old friend. This is ridiculous, man. I feel like Gaddafi up in here. Oh man, what a day. Oh, there she is, my beauty. I win again. Man, we got pure drama in the sky here. Beautiful clouds. What's all this talk about forest fires and smog? So right now, I'm standing in the St. Lawrence River up to my knees, and it feels cold. It's cool though. Not only can you see the river, but you can feel it. She's a cold bitch. Man, oh man. How did I land this gig? You know, I think the thing that really blows my brain balls today is that there are no mosquitoes down here. I'm truly shocked. No, really. Well, there is that old adage. What is it? I forget how it goes now. If you can't laugh at yourself, laugh at someone else. No doubt, though, it's a groovy spot. But seriously, anyone who knows me knows that I'd much rather laugh at someone else. So in my haste, here's what I did wrong. I threw the tarp over the tarp line. I was supposed to toggle there and there to the line. Now see, if it rains, it's a bad buzz, dudes, because the rainwater will just trickle down the tarp line and drip at its lowest point, which is where I am camped. So right now, I'm hoping it doesn't rain. We got geese floating by. The sky is just insane tonight. Birds are singing. Almost no wind here. I had something to say, but I can't remember what it was. How often does that happen to you? Aye, the squall, she's a comin'. Arr. So there's a fairly brisk downpour behind me here. I am under the tarp, and so far, so good, as the old man used to say. Yep, it's raining. So a lovely little squall has just washed through, and it's wet and it's cold. It's a hard sell, this tarp camping. but we'll make it work, I hope. Well, here's another funny bit of news. I forgot alcohol for the alcohol burner, and I don't have a match to light my fire starter for my twig burner. Fortunately, God, maybe there is a God, I had one of these packed away. Oh, happy days. We're in business. Hallelujah. 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 This is it right here, boys and girls. That's what it's all about. The best part of the day. So it's a different experience. The rain has come and gone. I got a little fire going on in the cooker thingy, and things are drying out. My thoughts are mixed on the tarp biz. You can really lounge about. You can spread out. That's pretty nice. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just not dressed right. You know, it's cold and it's wet again all of a sudden. But all in all, a most enjoyable day. No question. No question. Oh, that feels good. Aye, the kettle is on. It was a good night last night. It rained, and it stopped raining, and the water was a dead calm, no wind, no bugs, no mosquitoes. Tarp worked great. Slept out in the open more or less. Pretty awesome. All in all, a good night. So that there was a jolly campsite. Standing rule is leave no trace. So that's what I have done. Here's a clever spot down by the water's edge. It's got that Hobbit feel to it. Somebody has done a lot of work. There's a bad boy. Oh. Primal. All in all, I'd have to say that was a pretty good night out. Good time. Got some rain. Got to test out the new tarp, and sadly only one configuration, which oddly enough turned into two more just by some tweaking. I got to see a couple of beavers last night, so that was super. The water was like a mirror, no wind, no bugs. I think I had one ant crawl up behind my ear, but that was it. I neglected to bring fuel for my alcohol stove, so I had to burn the twig burner for dinner and coffee and breakfast and all that, tea. Had a minor disaster with tea at bedtime because I wanted to have a cup of hot tea to get in me to keep me warm. And not realizing I spilled it. And it went all over my ground sheet and flowed underneath my sleeping pad. But fortunately, the sleeping pad was thick enough that I didn't get wet. And I normally just sleep on the pad and throw my down sleeping bag on top of me like a quilt. So it was dry. I woke up at 2, normal. Went back to sleep, had a good sleep, probably about 7 hours altogether. There were a couple of loons out on the water in front of where I was camped. And so it was a real joy to hear them. Negatives. Well, I was camped on a rocky shelf, so there were just, you know, rocks, little tiny pebbles everywhere, but that's pretty minor. I could just sweep them away with my seat pad. Good breakfast, good dinner last night. It's about 8 o'clock now, 8:30-ish. Just riding down the trail through the muck and the mire, checking things out. And we'll sadly have to head home very shortly. That's it, all secure here. I don't know if I've said anything about this bike. This bike is I think it's about a 2010, 2012 Mountain Equipment Co-op model Lynx mountain bike with front end shocks, and it's got a 30-speed transmission on it, 3x10. It's I call it my little mule. It'll go anywhere, it'll haul anything, and it will, if need be, climb a tree. Well, back to the snake pit. Hello. Hey, no biting, huh?